Greetings to each and every one of you, my people. I salute you, and once again, I am going to share with you pieces of information on the permesso di soggiorno of 10 years, carta di soggiorno o permesso di soggiorno illimitata. In our previous video, I just explained one of the requirements one must have before you can apply for the permesso di soggiorno of 10 years or carta di soggiorno or permesso di soggiorno illimitata, as it was called. Today, we are going to talk on an item which is also needed to ask for this carta di soggiorno or permanent resident in Europe as far as Italy is concerned. Well, I'm going to talk on Reddito, as you can see it on the screen. Reddito to ask for carta di soggiorno or 10 years of permesso di soggiorno in Italy. As you can see, the limit of Reddito to ask for the permesso di soggiorno of 10 years or permanent resident in Europe or carta di soggiorno illimitata, as it was called. We are now in the year 2022, and it has been raised to 6,079.45 euros. This is Reddito annually, or Reddito annual, or yearly Reddito that one can acquire for the presentation for the permanent resident of soggiorno in Italy. It's very simple. After the A2, which is the certificate which I mentioned in my previous video, the next step, one has to have the Reddito to prove to the state that you have this amount of Reddito for the past year and that you are qualified to ask for the carta di soggiorno or permesso di soggiorno illimitata, or the 10 years of permesso di soggiorno. The next item you will need after the A2 and then the Reddito of 6,000 is the person has to have a resident of 5 years in the country. You have to stay in the country regularly for 5 years, or you have a resident for 5 years. So you've been staying in the country for the 5 good years. That automatically makes you eligible to ask for this permesso di soggiorno of 10 years or carta di soggiorno, as it was called. So I have just mentioned 3 things. 1, you must have the certificato A2. 2, you must have the Reddito, maximum Reddito that is acquired, or the normal Reddito that is acquired is 6,079.45 cents. That will allow you to automatically ask for that document. So brother or sister, the next item is you must have a resident of 5 years. It means as you are staying in this country, you should be staying in the country for the past 5 years, and that qualifies you to ask for this document. I hope I made myself clear. So these are the 3 requirements for the time being. And then the fourth requirement will be you must have a contract of occupation or contratto di lavoro. Contratto di lavoro. And when you have contratto di lavoro, that is very perfect. You have already, that means you are qualified to ask for the permanent resident of stay in Europe for 10 years or carta di soggiorno illimitata, as it was called. Let me go back again. In my previous video, I made mention of the certificate of language, which is out the way. And in this video, I made mention of 3 things. You must have the reddito, which is 6,000 plus. You must have contract of work, and then you should prove to the authorities that you have stayed in the country for not less than 5 years, and on your resident it can be proved that you have stayed on a resident for 5 years. With these ones, you are not far away from acquiring the permesso di soggiorno of 10 years or carta di soggiorno illimitata. If there is any information that is not clear, please you let us know. You comment and we will settle it up. Remember, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Show us some support. Share this video with your loved ones wherever they are, as far as the document is concerned. Because you and I know, in Europe or in the Western world, if you don't have a document, you can't do anything. First of all, make sure your document is in regular, and then you will be able to do anything as far as the law is concerned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And there are other requirements which I will be talking about them in my next coming video. Thank you for listening, World Citizen CAF. Don't hesitate to let us know what is okay and what is not okay. Thank you very much. Till the next video, see you and stay cool.